So yeah, how are you? How's everything going on? Obviously, it's a bit of a mad world out there with Corona and riots and everything. So how are you dealing with all that type of stuff?
With everything going on, well, first, to address the COVID, I stayed home. I feel like I did my part in trying to be one of the people that helped and, stayed away from, public places and, didn't go out in public, or go around sick people. So, during that time, I really just set up my home gym and, um, just trained, just really made, had a lot of fun training and just like kind of enjoying my time at home. And then obviously with, the misfortune with, the riots and just how everyone's been treating each other, like, just stay out of harm's way and just do what I do best, and that's mind my own business.
Yeah, and then as you said, you've set up a home gym now. So is that just you haven't been training with anyone else, just on your own for this fight? Is that right?
No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I have my friends that I train with. I live with my jujitsu coach,
Okay.
who's a black belt. My brother, who is an amateur fighter with extremely good accolades, as well as there's a couple of Ohio people that moved out here that are my weight, and other people that quarantine very similar to me. Like stayed to themselves, but we would come together, train, and then we would go home. So no, I definitely got to train with a lot of different people during this time. Just making sure that they were the same kind of people as I was.
Yeah, and when you're training, when you're comparing it to other training camps, do you feel like you're sacrificing anything, or you're missing out on anything heading into this fight?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Do you feel like you're kind of like missing out on anything with your training? Obviously, because there's limitations on what people can
No,
do.
not at all. There's been no limitations for me. Outside of instead of doing the workouts at Extreme Couture, the UFCPI, I just did them at my house, so I didn't miss anything. I didn't. If anything, this just gave me more time to focus just on myself.
That's good to hear, and obviously the UFC's been back, in business for a little while now. So just watching, from the outside in, are you happy with the way it's being dealt with, like all the protocols around coronavirus? Do you feel safe going up there and competing next week?
Well, I most certainly feel safe, or I wouldn't have put myself in this position to, fight and put myself out there. So, yes, I do think the timing. I think that the UFC are extremely professional about everything that they're doing, and also not getting away from too far from the fact that we keep us athletes on the fence and we keep the world secluded. It's only going to make things worse. So I condone them and think they're absolutely great for all the bravery that they've showed during this.
Good, good. And then I just want to reflect on your last fight. It was a good decision win, and it was over like one of the top fights in your division. I just want to, obviously, after you had a tough loss, reflect on that fight and how you thought that went and your emotions after it.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to bring up the loss to the title and how I guess hard it is to come back, and a lot of people struggle with. I can't relate to that. I can only relate to the fact that I know that anytime I miss a shot that I wanted to take, or something happens that I misfortune happens, or I'm not successful, that just inspires me to want to be better and makes me want to work harder. So going into the Viviani fight, I know that I missed weight, and that's something that won't happen again. But I made a lot of strides in my MMA game, and a lot of people got to see that. I can't wait to keep doing that until I get the chance to fight whoever has the belt when I get my chance to fight again.
And you just picked up on it there that obviously you did miss weight last time. At the time, you kind of said no excuses, but have you looked back and kind of pinpointed what went wrong and made sure you've like kind of eradicated that this time?
I mean, yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, I'm a female, and I have a menstrual cycle. It's something I can't get away from. But I did miscalculate things while being on fight week. So I've had that problem before in the past, and it's never stopped me from missing weight. but I somehow it stopped me from making weight this time, and it's just something that I don't surely have to deal with this time, and I'm going to make sure that isn't a problem moving forward.
Good. So you're happy, is the weight like cuts? Is it that a focus this time around? Is that something you've been kind of on the button with, or?
No, not really. All my focus has just been on my happiness and my excitement to fight again, and my excitement to fight on another historical card where there's minimal to no people actually in the arena. So.
And just speaking about that, what do you make of not fighting in front of an audience? Is that something that you think might bother you, or do you think it might actually be better for your type of style?
I mean, I think right now I'm excited about it. I guess I won't really know until I'm in it. But it's to me, it's just like extreme sparring rounds. With a new person that it's just like, I don't know. It's almost like something that like I won't know until I'm fully in it, but I really don't mind. I don't mind not having a crowd there.
Okay, so just onto your opponent, Cynthia Calvillo. I just want to get your opinions on her as a fighter and what you're expecting next week.
It's hard to say you always know what to expect because we always change our games up for the fighter that we're fighting. But I do know that she's a tough chick. She's a gamer. She's obviously wants the same opportunities that I do. She's coming up a weight class. I'm excited to fight her. I mean, I think that she's going to bring her A game. I'm going to bring my A plus game. So it's like kind of just it's going to be a fun matchup for everybody, I believe.
It definitely looks a fun matchup on paper. Do you envisage having quite a big size advantage? Obviously, you fought up a weight from this weight, and she's coming up from 115. So, do you think that's going to be one of the plus points for you heading into the fight?
I mean, I do, but I was able to contend with some of the best girls in the bantamweight division. Yeah, the size made a big difference, but everybody handles it differently, and I'm excited to see how she handles it.
And rankings wise, you're obviously your number one contender at 125 still, aren't you? So, was you happy taking this fight, considering she's unranked and she's coming to a new division and things like that?
I mean, I can see why the UFC is making this fight, or why Mick wants to make it. Cynthia beat JoJo and a unanimous decision at 115. So I can see, JoJo's fighting for the title next. So I can see what case they're kind of making with it.
It's definitely a good fight anyway, either way. It's just because I think she's ranked 10th anyway at her old weight class, and you're number one. So it just seems like you could be potentially fighting a bit higher, someone higher ranked, but still a great fight. So stylistically, how do you see the fight playing out? I'm sure you pitched it. What do you expect to happen on fight night?
I mean, I think that I'm more well-rounded of a fighter. That's how I feel. I plan to impose my will, but things do change on fight night, and I anticipate that she wants this opportunity and wants to win as bad as I do. So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I could have a game plan and it could change within seconds. So, I mean, I think that the best ability to be a high-level, professional fighter is being able to adjust on the fly, and that's what I'll be able to do on fight night.
And it's the main event on the night. So, how does something like that come about? Was you expecting to be main event when you first heard about this bout?
No, I just got a call, and the call came through. I was taking a nap. I woke up from my nap. We talked it over, and we decided to do it. I mean, it's a great opportunity, regardless of who the opponent is. To fight on a UFC main event is dream coming true for a lot of fighters. So, regardless of the situation, if it's on ESPN Plus, ESPN, or even a pay-per-view, I'm taking the opportunity for myself because I want it.
Yeah, and obviously you're always going to do that as a fighter, and Cynthia has been saying the same in the recent days. But I'm sure you've heard there has been some criticism about this fight being a main event, and I'm just wanted to hear your response to that.
whose criticism matters that it's gonna. It clearly doesn't matter because the fight's already made. The best fight league in the world made us a main event. If five losers that don't respect us or respect the sport just because it's not what they want to have an opinion, it doesn't really matter to me. They're meaningless. They mean nothing to me, and I'm sure they mean nothing to her, and they truly mean nothing to the UFC, or they wouldn't make the fight to begin with.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be a cracking fight anyway, so I don't understand what people are moaning about. Just to pull it back for one moment. Obviously, you had that title shot against Shevchenko, and you've had a bit of time to like reflect on that. Now, do you kind of look back and think of what could have been done or how you would fight differently? Because obviously you're on route to another title shot at some point, hopefully.
Yeah, I think I've said it, across the board since the fight. Is my back. My back was highly injured. I needed the money that was being guaranteed. And I mean, I had a really bad back injury. I've struggled with it my whole life. It was having a really bad moment, and I thought I could overcome it. And it completely changed my stance that night, my fight style. It controlled everything. And, I mean, it was just something that, I made the decision to do. I thought that I could. I went up against an incredible fighter with a very bad injury and did as well as I did, and I didn't get beat up. I got hit in the right spot, and to me, that's not a huge loss. That's just the better fighter that night.
Yeah, and obviously, as we said earlier, you're still number one contender. Like, you're still the number one in the division. So, what is your route back to the title now? How many fights do you imagine you've got to have to get another crack at Valentina?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm not getting too ahead of myself. I mean, I had already had a submission underground that's planned for June 21st in Portland, the week after the fight. That was already planned to be done. So right now my focus is fight June 13th, grapple June 21st, and then I can kind of have more of an understanding of, where my life is going, where I feel. I've been working hard. I had surgery right after my fight in December on my elbow. So I've done a very good job. And, let's face it, nothing is going to happen until JoJo and Valentina fight, and I don't see that happening till the end of the summer. So maybe I'll get to take myself on vacation after this fight, and after some hard competition and some entertaining, I can take a break and then get back to it.
And you mentioned it just then. Obviously, Shevchenko's fighting JoJo at some point, and just interested to get your perspective on how you think that fight might go.
I know that JoJo, I see her daily at the UFCPI, outside of this quarantine time that we were off. I mean, I've seen her this week. I mean, we share lockers, literally adjacent to each other. So it's like we're always around each other. And I can say that JoJo looks incredible. She's working her, her tail off. And I think that's going to be a good fight. Sometimes styles make matchups and mindsets make matchups, and I can see it in JoJo. She really wants this, and let's hope surgery doesn't throw Valentina's track off, and we'll see.
Great. Well, can't wait for that fight, and I can't wait for yours. That's pretty much it from me, unless you've got anything you want to add.
No, that's really it. I appreciate you getting into contact with me, and I'm sure we'll talk after the fight.
Yeah, thanks for making some time for us, and good luck with the rest of the training and fight nights. I can't wait to watch you.
Thanks, Jim. You take care.
Good luck. Goodbye now.
All right.